Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 42 of my Steins Let's Read. Can we do something about this noise? I'm hearing something feedback. Hello? Anyone back there? Where'd all my equipment go? Okay, I know I had equipment. Okay, while I figure this out, please enjoy this episode. When I'm safe in the lab, I start browsing that channel. It doesn't look like Titer's made an appearance today. The Titer craze that has dominated the occult board for the past week is starting to die down. In the end, it looks like I'm the only one who took Titer seriously. Just about everyone is skeptical of him now, especially the poster called Kurigohan and Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Kamehameha! Whoops. Note to self, fix that hole I just blasted in the wall.
That might make your landlord a little angry.
Yeah.
You don't have Mr. Braun, do you?
No.
You're lucky.
Yes. Honestly, I can't tell Titer's true intentions either. Suddenly, I hear the door swing open. Startled, I turn to face the sound.
Oopsies.
Kurisu is standing there glaring at me. What'd I do? Her eyes are red. So she was crying. Why did she come back? Yeah?
I wasn't crying or anything, okay?
No, you were definitely crying.
Tact. Don't be ridiculous. Where's your proof?
Your red eyes? Your eyes are red? Her glare weakens for a second, but then returns at double the intensity.
I wasn't crying, okay?
You're not being very logical, Christina. In fact, she's not acting like herself at all. Did she come up here just to claim that she wasn't crying? She should have just gone back to her hotel and cried into a pillow instead of coming here to make excuses.
Anyway, I wasn't crying. Understand? End of discussion.
That sniffle tanked any credibility she might have had. Even now, instead of going back to her hotel, she plops onto the sofa and hugs Mayuri's Oopa plushie to her chest like a little girl. For the next few minutes, she just sits there, pouting and staring at the wall. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
If the TV were on, then we could have had a little BGM for the distraction, but unfortunately, painful silence prevails. The only sounds are the whining of the desktop's hard drives and Kurisu's occasional sniffle. Jeez, what an annoying assistant.
You're so kind.
How are we supposed to get any science done like this? Christina.
Shut up. Don't talk to me.
Your lips say don't, but your aura says please.
Is there blurred lines here?
Maybe she's begging for attention?
Jesus.
Listen. You don't have to talk. Just listen. If there's something troubling you, I'll do everything in my power to help.
Eh?
Kurisu looks at me blankly. And it's not just me. I'm sure I speak for Mayuri and Daru as well. So don't hesitate to come to us. When you want to cry, don't hold it in. Just let it out. We won't reject you. We'll hear you out.
Why?
Because you're important to us. You're our friend.
Yeah.
For some reason, Kurisu blushes and hangs her head. She hugs Oopa so hard his face craves in.
I'm sorry. I was a little upset.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Just tell me when you're ready. I'll hear you out.
Okay.
She nods softly. Looks like my sincerity has reached her. Just as planned. Show a friendless, experiment-loving girl just a little kindness and she'll easily grant you her favor. How do I know that? Because I, too, have few friends. Mwahahaha!
Well, he's honest.
Kurisu's help is critical to solving the mysteries of the phone wave name subject exchange. Now that my plans have succeeded, her petty private matters shall no longer be an impediment to our science. Normally, the great Hoyin Kyoma would not concern myself with the mental health of my minions. But if it's the price I must pay to bring my dream to fruition, so be it. With this, Kurisu's loyalty is assured. Soon, the whole world will tremble before us.
Okabe kind of strikes me as the guy who doesn't realize he actually likes somebody until it hits him in the face.
And we've got spam. From your favorite person.
Oh dear! There's a lot I don't know about myself now. Why do sparrows have cat ears when other people have people ears? Why can sparrows only speak in Nanyanya? Where is my home, the chinchilla star? I want to know the truth. Exilesly. That's why I have to go, Nya. To where all the answers can be found.
The truth is out there.
Chinchilla star. Chinchilla star. Ooh. Does this mean that when you become a full Nanyanyan, you won't remember?
I don't know. Well, let's ask her. Quit talking like that. It's annoying.
It is.
I spend the next morning doing laundry at the nearby laundromat. When I return to the lab just past noon, Daru, Mayuri, and Kurisu are all assembled. Thank you for coming in on Saturday. Your devotion to science makes me proud.
Yeah.
Kurisu sighs deeply.
It's the middle of summer, but instead of going on vacation, I'm stuck in this sauna with a bunch of pervs.
And Mayuri.
You're one of them! Where did I go wrong?
Mayuri's not a perv. Well, okay, maybe she is after what she did to Lukako.
A little. Just a little.
She's really giving us a verbal beatdown. Wipe your tears, experiment-loving girl without a single friend.
Oh, that's cold. I'm not crying. Besides, you're the one who told us to be here.
Indeed. But the one who obeyed my orders and arrived on time was you. You know, Chris Chen is actually very honest and a hard-working girl. That's what Miyushi thinks. Mayuri smiles as she eats some nuggets from McD's. Gee, I wonder.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
That's what makes her so adorable.
What? How can this girl say something like that while eating a nugget? That sounded awkward.
Don't let it bother you. That's just Mayuri's nature. I've been with her for a long time, so I'm used to it. A Yuri flag, I get it.
Please unget it.
Here, Chris Chan, have a nugget.
Thanks.
While listening to their heartwarming banter, I go put my laundry on the table. However...
Don't put that there. It's filthy.
I just washed them.
Like I care. What kind of guy puts his underwear in a girl's face? Have some decency.
If you're that interested in my underwear, just say so.
What? I'm not interested at all.
Come on, guys. No more talking about underwear. Mayushi's trying to eat here, okay? How can you say that when you're still shoveling nuggets into your mouth? Don't interrupt me. I end up putting my laundry in the changing room. As I explained to Daru yesterday, I've noticed something about the results of our experiments. D-mails have too many uncertain variables. We can never be sure what will happen if we send one.
It's not like we can do anything about that. After all, the result is up to whoever receives the mail. Of course, if you can analyze the recipient's psychology, then you might be able to manipulate them into doing what you want. So that might be a bit too much for Hoyan underwear here.
You just wanted to say underwear, didn't you? Underwear aside.
Captain Panties.
Underwear aside, the fact is that D-mail is still far from complete. I need a more reliable time machine before I can expose CERN and the organization and plunge the world into chaos. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I called you here. The purpose of today's roundtable conference is... I don't see any gentlemen here.
Well.
Another roundtable?
If you want a roundtable conference that much, at least go buy a round table.
Remember what Okurin said, Chris-chan? The round table is in our hearts. And she's got a rice ball again.
She's always eating, so that doesn't surprise me. Mayuri-san, you're really innocent. But you shouldn't take everything Okabe says seriously.
Really?
Please don't.
The round table doesn't matter now. More importantly, the purpose of today's meeting is to explore methods of true physical time travel, not just D-mails with the objective of sending someone to the past like CERN has.
Don't be ridiculous.
That was fast. And she's glaring at me even harder than she was during the whole underwear thing.
CERN has the best equipment in the world. Even after 9 years, they still haven't succeeded. You can't possibly hope to accomplish something like that.
You'll become a Jello Corinne! That's not funny.
Yeah.
Kinda sounds like Garo Froggy. Why did those things get popular anyway? It's that frog we got a picture from.
People are strange. They're very strange.
Yeah.
So I have to wonder how Kurisu's not dead, to be honest, because she's got like pantyhose underneath those shorts and she's wearing 2 jackets. I'd be dead.
Yeah. Well, no, she took off the brown jacket.
But still, she's wearing a lab coat and pantyhose in the summer with no AC.
Yeah.
Dude, my skin would be peeling off.
I wouldn't know anything about that, so...
This isn't a laughing matter.
Isn't it too early to give up? Haven't we already succeeded with D-mail, a first in human history? But we're not the first. Didn't CERN do it before us? Humanity's first time-traveling email. For we who have achieved that miracle, nothing is impossible.
Such faithless confidence. Anyway, wasn't it just a coincidence that we discovered email? We still haven't figured out what's functioning as the lifter.
We just need to figure that out, don't we?
It's futile. How do you solve a problem that even CERN can't figure out? Well, he has a specific kind of luck.
It's almost like someone's manipulating the past to make sure he's in the right place at the right time. Just another crazy theory.
You can't set the destination, and you don't know where you'll leap to.
It was quite a coincidence that Okabe decided they needed an IBM 5100 and then suddenly he had one. Like, he just went to the shrine and it was there in like a few minutes.
In his friend's shrine.
Yeah.
He has this very specific kind of luck.
Yeah, and when he was there, the person who loaned the shrine the computer said that a young man will come needing it really badly and they should loan it to him.
Yeah, I remember that.
That strikes me as someone screwing around with the timeline.
Yeah.
I'll pass on leaping into deep space, thanks.
That is a problem. If you can't control where you end up, your time machine is worthless. Wait a second. We don't set destinations when we send a D-mail, and yet it still arrives where it's supposed to. How do you explain that?
Now that you mention it...
You set the mail address, right? Isn't that enough?
Is it? I don't think a phone signal can be received from millions of kilometers away. Especially from, like, question, would a cell phone that isn't widely used yet, would it be compatible with a pager that is presumably years older?
Well, what they did was just send the dial number, like they had a dial back instead of send an email, so it just transmitted the numbers or something. I don't know how it works. They're playing fast and loose with the how things work.
Yeah, it's working though.
Because I don't think you would be able to do it properly, but suspension of disbelief.
It's working out fine.
Yeah. I don't know enough about cell phones and pagers to... Like, the writers of this obviously did do some research into it.
Yeah. But, well, you can't have everything be completely correct or this kind of thing wouldn't be possible at all.
Yeah. Like, they've shown that they've done research. Like, they had a lot of information about how to actually send a pager message in the 90s.
Yeah.
And, like, there was that episode way back at the beginning where they discussed time travel theories.
Yeah.
So the authors have definitely done the research.
Yeah, it's just you have to mix cystic license and reality.
Yeah.
Just enough to make it plausible, but not enough that, you know, you're gonna butter your own.
Yeah. I bet you'd get a busy signal or something. I stare at my phone. Maybe our cell phones are acting like black holes and white holes. White holes are the opposite of black holes. Instead of sucking things in, they spew stuff out.
Okay. Sounds like something Daru would know. You shouldn't speculate like that. You have zero basis.
Is it possible we form a wormhole?
No wormholes have ever been confirmed to exist.
I groan. Kurisu and Daru fall silent. The problem has them stumped too. Mayuri's the only one smiling. She probably doesn't understand and is just smiling because she feels like it.
That rice ball makes her happy.
Yep. In any case, the cold, hard truth is that D-mails arrive precisely when and where we want them to. We're ahead of CERN in that regard. Now, can we apply D-mail technology to physical time travel?
I don't think you could fit into that microwave.
Yeah.
But with D-mails, you can only send 36 bytes of data. No way you could send a whole person with that kind of limit.
It's the same problem that CERN is having, and the reason their subjects are turning into jellymen.
If you want to become Gel-Ocarin, I'm not stopping you.
Ellipses. Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers makes my skin crawl. Kerr black holes, ring singularities, supergravitational space-time distortion. If you can adjust the lifter's volume of electrons injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. But even CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as the lifter in our time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily. Meaning that at present, we can only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in a human body. I bet it's more than an exabyte. For those who aren't familiar with the metric system.
Like me.
Yes. The country that didn't want to be like Britain, so they still use the imperial system. Wait, what?
Meh.
10 to the 18th. Prefixes are kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta, exa. In order of increasing magnitude. 1 exa equals 1 quintillion.
That's a little terrifying.
Yeah, it's a big number.
It would be best to leave physical transfer aside for now. Sending data through time is an amazing feat by itself. We should be satisfied with what we've got.
Sending data through time is enough, huh? Such pessimism is unbecoming of a scientist sworn to uncover the secrets of the universe.
I'm telling you to know your limits. If you're going to uncover the secrets of the universe, you need personnel, equipment, and funding to rival CERN. It's one thing to set lofty goals, but this impoverished lab has no resources to speak of.
You've got a time machine.
Well, I've been thinking. Maybe we should bring the phone wave to a proper research institution and entrust it to a specialist. CERN's keeping their time machine research top secret, so if we make an official announcement, it'll benefit the future of mankind.
If we make an official announcement, the organization will become aware of my existence.
Oh, come on. I'm being serious here. This isn't the time for your childish...
And we've hacked into CERN. Those heartless bastards will do anything, even experiments on human beings, and behind them is a power greater than all of the nations of Earth. If we make the phone wave, name subject to change, public, they might have us erased.
You watch way too many movies.
The name Committee of 300 appears in actual CERN documents.
Yeah, but...
Kurisu's tone weakens. Mayushi's kinda scared.
If they find out about our hacking, they'll seriously have us killed. I didn't make any mistakes that could give us away, of course.
Also, and this is the biggest problem, I lower my voice and look hard at each one of them in turn. If we go public, we won't be able to do cool stuff with D-mail anymore. Yeah.
He's got a point, though. Why you...
No way I'm giving up such an awesome machine. I am Hoyin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist who rules space and time. What I desire is, that's right, chaos.
This guy's hopeless. Better do something quick.
Yeah, it's another anime line, I think. A quotation from a popular manga about a death note. Spoken by the protagonist in reference to his female accomplice. Original quote, "This girl's hopeless. I'd better do something quick." Used to express exasperation. Yep. Death Note.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
Huh?
Huh? Everyone freezes. Christina, are you in that channel?
Shut up. I'm not, okay? Oh, yes, you are.
Ellipses. Kurisu gives me her sharpest glare yet. Her eyes are so cold, my spine turns to ice. I nod and swallow what I was going to say. That reminds me, Daru. Have you made any progress hacking into CERN? He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBM 5100, but I know he's been coming to the lab every day to work on it. His monitor is always displaying some kind of program and his fingers are always busy on the keyboard. He's playing porn, isn't he?
Probably.
Yeah, right now I'm combing CERN's massive database. It would take years to read it all. For now, I'm passing everything that looks important to Makisashi for translation. Basically, I've gone as deep as I can go. CERN belongs to me now.
Thank goodness you're on my side. If only you weren't so weak to seduction. Christina, report on the status of these translations.
Can you stop talking like that? It's pretentious and annoying as hell.
Aw, but it's fun.
It is kind of... Oh. Fury!
Hell, Star.
She's so happy.
Mayuri fakes a cute idol-like pose and smiles for some reason. Chris-chan, as Okarin's childhood friend, I promise you'll get used to how he talks eventually.
I just hope it doesn't take 10 years. Are you planning to be around 10 years then? Yep.
So, you're saying you want to stay with me for 10 years? In other words, you want to work at this lab for the rest of your...
It was sarcasm, get it? Sarcasm.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Give me your report, Christina. If you don't, I'll call you a Nat Channeler. I have a theory that Christina, or Kurisu, now he's got me calling her Christina. Kurisu is just lonely. Like, she doesn't know anyone in Japan. She has no one to hang out with, so why not come here instead of sitting alone in her hotel room? She has friends now, and that's why she hangs out for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she is lonely, like, just in general with her life. I mean, to be honest, she is quite upgrading.
Yeah.
And she's highly intelligent. That generally tends to put peers off.
Yeah.
So she's probably been lonely her entire life.
Yeah.
And then she finds this group of weirdos that she basically fits in with.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like, all of them can put up with her gradingness. They put up with Okabe, so Kurisu's a fresh of breath air.
Fresh of breath air, okay.
A breath of fresh air.
Didn't you hear me the first time?
She glares at me again. My blood goes cold.
I've been working on the translation when I have time, but so far I haven't seen anything new about time travel. It looks like CERN is still struggling to find a solution.
Maybe they'll have to wait another 24 years like Titer said. Daru, any other results?
Well, it looks like CERN's in the middle of a big project, so the LHC's at full operation. I'm trying to see if I can get I'm trying to see if I can cut in and maybe use it secretly.
I love how you'll fumble, and even your when you're trying to get yourself discombobulated, it's still in Daru voice.
Well, it's not me stumbling, it's Daru stumbling. You should start fumble. If you fumble in Ferris voice, you should add a nya then.
Oh no, God! I'm not saying any more nyas than necessary. Thanks. What? No way.
Kurisu is stunned. And someone stepped on a dog.
Did you lose? No, that was my mother, not a dog.
I don't know if I should keep that in or not.
Depends on how funny it is the second time around.
Yeah. Honestly, so am I. Is that amazing?
Yes, Dumpling, it is. It's not amazing. It's downright outrageous. Super Hacker, what a monster. Kurisu, no.
Hey, Christina, are you doing that on purpose?
Doing what?
She's an at-channeler, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
We came to this conclusion about 2 chapters ago.
Anyway, I'm just doing it for laughs. It's not like we have any reason to use the LHC.
It sounds like things are going smoothly. When do you begin stage 3 of the operation?
What's stage 3?
CERN's most secret, forbidden domain. We're going to free the darkness hidden inside.
In Japanese, please?
The IBM 5100 database. I'm asking you if you've started hacking it yet. Daru frowns.
We can't, remember?
You said all we needed was an IBM 5100 of our own.
Right.
Oh.
That's the problem. We can't do anything without one.
Oh.
I...
Oh,
Uh-oh.
dear.